Hi, my name is Marilyn, and today I'm going to be talking about a program that I have been working on the past few weeks, and it is MENTA, a memory enhancement and notification technological assistant. And here is the project overview. We're going to have the introduction first, the background and related studies, methods, discussions, and discussing my challenges and conclusion, and then lastly, I will have a demonstration on my program. So, introduction, how I found my project topic. So, first, a little background about myself. I do have memory loss because a concussion I had in December 2022, and I have been struggling to remember things that I used to remember without even writing them down. So now I struggle so much with my memory loss. I have difficulty remembering tasks, events, information, and even to take my purse or to lock the door when I leave the house. So it's pretty bad. So that's why I decided to create an artificial intelligence assistant for memory support that uses voice commands. And the purpose of my project MENTA, so like I said, MENTA is an acronym for Memory Enhancement and Notification Technological Assistant. And the main purpose of my project is to provide reminders, organize tasks, and improve memory recall. So MENTA can help by showing events from my Google Calendar, so you don't forget important events, and MENTA will also help manage tasks on a list and reminds you of the tasks you have on your list when you ask what's on your list. Um, Not only that, but it also can help search on the internet, which is helpful if you're in the middle of something and all of a sudden you remember you want to search something. So the AI assistant will be listening for those commands and search for whatever you said. And most important for me, it will remind me to take my purse and lock the door when I say the words I'm leaving. And why it's valuable to me and the community. I feel like this AI assistant is valuable to me and the community because if you are having memory problems, this can assist managing memory related difficulties and improving overall quality of life. Background related studies. So while I did some research, I came across the article about virtual assistant to help care for Alzheimer's patients. And what it is a virtual assistant that is programmed to be able to assist with simple functions that are sometimes complicated for those with Alzheimer's, such as washing one's hands. And the instructions they offer are very simple and direct, such as turning on the water, putting their hands into the water, or using soap. And then I also found this article, AI virtual assistant prototype with people living with dementia. And in this article, they talked about how they created a prototype with personalized memory box for each individual that contained meaningful objects such as photos, music, and other items that were meaningful to each participant. And so they also used smart technology for conversation prompts with AI versus a name prompt to initiate that AI instance. I also did my research on natural language processing and found some articles explaining how it is a key component in building an effective AI assistant, which analyzes and interprets users' input effectively. I also learned about neural networks, tokenization techniques, lemmatization, and pattern matching. And of course, I was also inspired by YouTube tutorials. The first one was Intelligent AI Chatbot by Neural9. And in this tutorial, it showed me how to use neural networks to train my AI bot model. And then the next video that I saw was Make AI Assistant Robot by Fuse Batty Robotics. And in this video, I learned how to add a voice feature, which I believe is important for someone for memory loss problems. And lastly, program I would like to create. After all the research, I would actually like to continue working on my AI assistant to make it better and to be able to help with more tasks and to recognize patterns of types of behavior, like if I'm sad or angry or, behavior like that to see if it could help me in those types of situations. And that way it can better assist me or other people with memory loss conditions. All right, the methods that I used. So I did use Python to program my program, and I did use open source libraries. I used TensorFlow, which is used for building and training various types of machine learning models, including neural networks. And I also used speech recognition API for audio to text conversion, since this is a speech-based AI assistant. And then I also used NLP techniques, so natural language processing techniques, for analyzing and interpreting user input effectively. And to load my intents, I use JSON files. So I use that to load my intents and patterns. That way I can easily manage and update them without modifying the code. And then I also used tokenization using NLTK library. And what tokenization is it breaks down text into smaller units called tokens, so I can split sentences into individual words or phrases, and this enables further analysis and processing. And then I also implemented lemmatization, so I can convert different forms of the same word into a common representation. For example, let's take the word running, and I would convert it to like run, or walked to walk. And neural networks. I use neural networks, which is designed to learn patterns and relationships in the input data to make predictions about the corresponding intent. And then the pre-trained neural network model is loaded onto the program using Keras. And lastly, it continues to another slide. Lastly, I used online platforms like GitHub, Stack Overflow, Geeks for Geeks, and YouTube tutorials. As I mentioned on my last slide, I did use the online platforms to help me troubleshoot issues and find solutions. And I also used Tech with Tim, and on that website, they had a tutorial, or he had a tutorial of how to use Google Calendar in my program. Discussions on my challenges. So when I started programming my AI assistant, I did come into some struggles. First one was training data. I struggled with training my model because every time I trained my model, the accuracy would drop instead of increase. So I would update the training data, adding more intents into the JSON file, and I also changed the learning rate until the accuracy of the training began to go up. And I feel like that actually fixed it. And then accuracy and responsiveness. So I kept getting inaccurate responses, and there was very limited understanding. So while I did the regular training of the machine learning models, I also kept interacting more with the AI assistant until it learned the patterns. And then I also had trouble with a microphone, and it had limited listening capabilities. So, so since I was dealing with the microphone related issues, the AI bot stopped listening after the first command, and or the AI bot would also only accept text commands and not voice commands. So I solved the problem by fixing my listening function. I had inserted extra code that I didn't need. And then I also had integration of Google Calendar problems. So I struggled adding the Google Calendar functionality to my code, even though I followed the tutorial of how to integrate Google Calendar. Um, I wasn't able to get the correct output. I was only getting information from the intent JSON file, and I thought it was a problem with authentication. So I would delete everything, the credentials that I had downloaded from Google, and reloaded everything, and it still didn't work. Then after so many hours, I found that the problem was that I added a for loop that iterates over the list of intents instead of calling the Google Calendar API to retrieve upcoming events. And conclusion, lessons I learned. So with this project, I learned the impact of AI technology on people with memory challenges and improve the overall quality of life for individuals. And I was able to learn the technical requirements, the training process of the neural network, data requirements, and model optimization. And now I will be showing you guys the demonstration. Okay, so it might take a while to load actually. Okay, so it's working now. So hello,
Yes, my lord.
how are you?
I'm down in the dumps.
What is your name?
My master has named me MENTA. MENTA is an acronym for Memory Enhancement and Notification Technological Assistant. Wow, that's a mouthful.
What can you do?
I am an AI assistant. My capabilities are 1. I can chat with you. Try asking me for jokes. 2. Ask me the date and time. 3. I can Google search for you. 4. I can get you a list of events from your Google Calendar. 5. I can add, delete, and read tasks from a list.
Search how to bake a cake.
Searching for how to bake a cake. Don't forget your wallet, purse, and to lock the door. Have a great day, Marilyn.
Okay, that didn't work. What time is it?
The current time is 2:54 p.m. Anything else I can help you with?
What is the date? What is the date?
The current date is July 3rd, 2023. Anything else I can help you with?
Add to list, do my homework before 9 p.m.
Adding task to list, do my homework before 9 p.m.
I think it stopped listening. Okay, I stopped recording, and I did see that it did open the how to bake a cake Google search. It just didn't show when I was recording, so I'm going to retry again. Search how to make pasta.
Searching for how to make pasta.
Okay, there you
What
go.
else can I do for you?
Add to list, finish homework before 9 p.m.
Adding task to list, finish homework before 9 p.m. What else can I do for you?
What do I have on my list?
Your tasks. Finish homework before 9 p.m. What else can I do for you?
Add to list, shower my dogs.
Adding task to list, shower my dogs. What else can I do for you?
What do I have on my list?
What else can I do for you?
What do I have on my list?
Your tasks. Finish homework before 9 p.m. Shower my dogs. What else can I do for you?
Delete task 2.
Invalid command format. Please specify the task index. Task deleted successfully.
Okay, shouldn't have said that. Delete task 1.
Invalid command format. Please specify the task index. Task deleted successfully.
Delete task 1.
Invalid command format. Please specify the task index. Task deleted successfully.
Delete task 2. Okay, I don't know why it's not doing it. I'm going to stop sharing again and restarting this because for some reason it also exited the program. Check my calendar.
Upcoming events. 2023-03T21:30:00-00-07:00. Artificial Intelligence Robot Face. 2023-07-04T09:30:00-07:00. CS3810 Android Mobile Application Development Mobile Phone. 2023-07-04T21:30:00-07:00. Artificial Intelligence Robot Face. 2023-07-05T09:30:00-07:00. CS3810 Android Mobile Application Development Mobile Phone. 2023-07-05T14:30:00-07:00. Dermatologist appointment. That is what you have in your agenda for the next few days.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Don't forget your wallet, purse, and to lock the door. Have a great day, Marilyn.
Okay, so that is my demonstration of my AI assistant. It does need a lot of work. For example, when it said the events from my calendar, it just says the numbers instead of saying like July 3rd or
Upcoming events. 2023-07-03T21:30:0
okay. It was still listening to us. But yeah, that's pretty much my demonstration. I still have a lot of work to do for the program to get better, but I feel like I did a really good job. So yeah, so thank you so much.